Overall, with Enes Kanter, the Oklahoma City Thunder operate with an offensive rating of 111.7 with him on the floor, and that's well above league average of 108.4. And those numbers come from basketballreference.com. But with him off the floor, they dropped to 105.2 points per 100 possessions, and it does play into a little bit the fact that he plays against second units to start the game. But still, they're definitely a better offense with him on the floor than with him off. So overall, this has a big impact on the Thunder. But we'll start with the obvious, and that's Russell Westbrook. He maintains a 41.6% usage rate with Kanter off the floor and scores 1.2 FanDuel points per minute. And that sounds great if it was anybody else, but he's actually better with Kanter on the floor. He scores, over 1.7 FanDuel points per minute over nearly 1,100 possessions this season, according to NBAWowie.com, and his usage rate is actually a bit higher at 44.7%. So I don't think that you need to knock Westbrook at all, but it is kind of surprising to see him play better with Kanter by his side. And then if we look at other players like Victor Oladipo, he actually drops in usage rate without Kanter on the floor too. And his FanDuel points per minute go from 0.78 to 0.66 without Kanter. Andre Roberson goes from a 0.64 FanDuel points per minute to about half a FanDuel point per minute, which is not good. You would think that would benefit Steven Adams, and it kind of does, but he's still around 0.8 FanDuel points per minute with him or without him on the floor. So I think that the usual suspects shouldn't really see much of a boost necessarily. One guy I think that we can be able to target, we'll have to monitor him a little bit, but that's Joffrey Laverne. He's got a 20.6% usage rate without Kanter on the floor for 440 possessions this season. He's scoring 0.85 FanDuel points per minute in that split. So he seems like the biggest beneficiary. And Domantas Sabonis is still at just over half a FanDuel point per minute without Kanter on the floor. So he's hard to trust, even though I like him as a player. He's still just not a playmaker in this offense. So like I said, Kanter does play a lot against second units, but I think this overall has a bit of a negative impact on the Thunder.